Still in the news, the federal government says it has provided every necessary requirement for the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) in order to ensure that the election is conducted in a peaceful and credible manner. They call on the religious leaders to take this year's campaign to the different wards and communities of the country and other shares of influence by urging eligible Nigerians to conduct themselves peacefully during and after the forthcoming general elections. This was disclosed by the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Boss Mustafa, at the fourth quarter of the Nigerian Inter-Religious Council in Abuja yesterday. Maliki Dubo has more.
At the fourth quarter of Nigeria Inter-Religious Council held in Abuja on Tuesday, the Secretary of the Federation, Boss Mustafa, stated that the leadership of NIREC have a critical role to play in the forthcoming general election. He added that this is because they are regarded as the spiritual head, influencers of society, and also custodians of technology and ethics, which the followers look up to for guidance.
Whatever you do, if the heart of the men are not regenerated, they will plunder. That is a statement of fact. There's nothing you can do about it. So, as complex as our problems are, I believe NIREC provides the platform to begin to even interrogate what kind of leaders do we want? What are their antecedents? What kind of people are they? What is the basis of their qualification for seeking for offices? What have they done in the past? Who have they led?
Speaking earlier, the President's Nigeria Christian Association of Nigeria, Bishop Daniel Oko, and Sultan of Sokoto, Mohammed Saad Abubakar, spoke on the role of the religious leaders in ensuring credible election.
At the level of the Christian Association of Nigeria, we shall stand to be counted in this process, and we are committed to it, to make sure that we have a credible, free, and peaceful election. We are already making plans to deploy electoral observers in major polling units across the states in Nigeria to observe the 2023 elections. Renaissance is possible in the year 2023, but it requires our collective action.
To play as religious leaders, as traditional leaders, as even leaders in our various homes, we have roles to play. Because what you tell your children when they do go out to vote will determine how they are going to vote. If you allow your child to be used by politicians as hooligans, when he is killed, you are the loser, not the politician. If you check the victims of all these political killings and maiming and whatever, they are children of the poor and downtrodden.
While lending his voice, Major General Leo Irabo, who was represented by Chief of Defense Civil Military Corporation, Rear Admiral Adeseye Ayobanjo, has this to say.
It is known that it is our youths that are usually used to perpetrate these acts of insecurity. In reality, these youths live in communities that are within the kingdoms of our traditional rulers, and they also worship or fellowship in our various churches and mosques. Considering the role religion plays in our lives as a people, it must be noted that NIREC has a critical responsibility in promoting and sustaining peaceful coexistence in our nation.
The 2023 election will be the 7th general election conducted by INEC since Nigeria returned to civil rule in 1999.